there is a part of this finance thing that is mysteriously spiritual. It has nothing to do with buying and selling. I'm not a dummy. I understand the economic system of the world. You believe me on that with all humility. But there is a side to this thing, that is not selling a car for profit or building a mall. That business is done in the spirit. It's the same thing that happens between the kings of this world and Satan too. They can start by transacting, but there are certain levels of wealth. Believe me, it's not buying and selling that brings you there. No, it's spirit transactions that ends with a covenant. We are going to open you to this world. We are going to open you to the wealth of the cosmos. What are we going to get in return? And you say, in return, I will fund the program of Satan. Stamp it with blood, and doors open. Satan took Jesus into an exceeding high mountain and showed him the glories of the world and said, all this I will give to you. He didn't say, if you buy a container of palm oil, red oil, and sell it across to Ghana or to another nation. He said, if you will bow to me. If Jesus quietly bowed to Satan, you will not know. You will just see that dominion has returned to him. Do you know there are many other people who have been called like that to those chambers in the spirit? You want to become famous, you want to become this, and this spirit to say the condition is bow to me, sell your soul. And they say, what nonsense is my soul? And they make the mistake of Esau. What is my soul? What is my relationship with Jesus? No, I need money, that's all I want. What do I need to do? Kill your child with speed, kill your wife with speed, kill your husband. Who else should I kill? Because this thing, I must get it. You would think I'm joking. I will not stand on this stage and be talking to the globe and joke, and I'm joking. It's true. The same way, when God wants to trust you with wealth, genuine wealth, true riches, I tell you, it's beyond business. It may flow through the channel of business, but God is going to call you to the chambers of the spirit. He will tell you, I have a program and I'm looking for a treasurer. And your own, listen, yours is going, your own will say, Lord, I want you to walk upon my heart so that you can trust me, that with the wealth of the kingdom as it comes, it will be beyond pride, building an empire. No, this is beyond just having houses and making a name and becoming CEO of XYZ. And God will say, can I trust you that souls will be won? Can I trust you that homes will be mended? Can I trust you that children will eat? Can I trust you that you will lift up my name? And with the frailty of your heart, this is what we call covenant wealth. Covenant wealth is not wealth that happens by you just tithing and giving. No, the covenant there is to understand the purpose, that you are bound, that I will never forget why. The why is what makes it covenant, not the practice within it. Understanding the purpose is what makes it covenant. So God can tell you, I want to trust you with the wealth of nations, that I will make you as an individual to become like a nation. And you say, Lord, what is the condition? The condition is that your heart will remain mine, loving me. The condition is that every time I make a demand, you will say yes, sir. The condition is that while the world looks at you in admiration, you will point them back to me and you will say, yes, Lord. And once you are done with that business in the spirit, now you can come out. You can buy and sell. You can do whatever you do. And a mysterious force that will be clear before men, that this one bar is not just transaction. There is an invisible force. That force is God's part of the covenant, insisting that you rise. Does not matter what the economy is. Let me tell you the truth. Believers, please hear me. I'm not here to play with your intelligence. Before I show you the other thing I want to show you, when God says it is a season of abundance, the agriculturist is not the one who makes the earth to produce. The agriculturist only masters planting. Once he drops that seed and covers it, the remaining There are parts he cannot explain. There is a hand within the earth. It is God's covenant with the earth that partners with that business of agriculture, that as far as the earth remains, seed time and harvest. So when you come to the farm and say, I have a bumper harvest, 30 trucks of rice, 30 trucks of maize, it was not all about buying and selling. You partnered with the spirit realm. There are many of us here that need to step into a level of abundance for the sake of the kingdom. But what God is doing right now is a circumcision. Because if God should prosper you now the way you want, sincerely, it will be a risk to your own spiritual life. There are men who, when they prosper, their marriages will go down. Because in the presence of that abundance, no, their wives will become slaves. There are women, if they prosper the way they are with that uncircumcised heart, their husbands will become their children. There are children, if they prosper, are we together now? Without that circumcision of the heart, many things will go wrong. Place your hand on your chest and pray in 1 minute. God, you can trust me. Walk upon my heart. Walk upon greed. Walk upon selfishness. Pray. Walk upon carnality. The desire to tell lies because of money. The desire to bribe. The desire to kill. The desire to be corrupt. Oh, it doesn't matter, you say. It does. If it is God's way, it does. Lay your hand on your chest, and those praying, cry unto God. I want to step into a season of abundance. Walk upon my heart. I confess my greed. I confess carnality. I confess materialism. I confess a desire to outshine. That my reason for wanting abundance is because I want to show I have arrived. It says, love not the world, nor the things that are in the world. If any man loves the world, the love of the Father is not in him. Someone pray. Pray.